This is regarding the Canadian government protecting Canadian Hindus. Action should be taken against terrorists threatening Hindus as they are also Canadian citizens, and Canadian terrorists are threatening Hindus to leave Canada, and there is an open threat originating from the Canadian soil. These threats are given by terrorists in multiple NIA cases in India, and the terrorists are dividing Hindus and Sikhs who are living peacefully in Canada from a period of time now. Now, all Hindus in case of any threat should report this matter to the Indian High Commission or the consulate immediately. All Hindus should remain calm and vigilant and refrain from any reaction. This is the big breaking that is coming in right now within this story, wherein Canadian Hindus are constantly being threatened at this point, and the kind of divide that is being projected between the two communities, the Hindus and the Sikhs that are in Canada right now. These terrorists and under these organizations are constantly working to create this kind of divide. What we have been seeing, this is the third day of this controversy going on, this confrontation going on between India and Canada. Bilateral relations between the two countries seem to have hit a rocky patch, with this particular story developing with Justin Trudeau coming up and accusing the Indian government of having potential links with the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. And as we were bringing you the breaking news today, and what has been asked of the Hindu Canadians is that they should not be reacting to any of these particular threats that are coming in towards their way. Instead, they should take this matter to the Indian High Consulate or High Commission or the consulate immediately. Now, mostly Sikhs don't support action of these Khalistani groups and want to live like brothers and sisters. If we just start to speak of the citizens there and the people there, they are scared right now for sure, and they aren't in a position where they do not want this divide to take place, and they have family ties from ages from Punjab and India. And Canada should stop glorifying these terror activities and supporting terror groups attacking foreign missions on urgent basis. And so what we are seeing right now is the development of a confrontation that is only intensifying with every passing moment, with both countries and their travel advisories coming up and cautioning their respective citizens to not go out and not visit the other country respectively. And this definitely has taken a toll on the bilateral relationship. And what we had seen at the G20 as well, at a conference, Justin Trudeau had said that he will definitely be working on pushing back on violence and take action there. But he had come out saying that when asked about the kind of situation that was going on in Canada with people protesting for the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, he had come out and said that the Canadian government will definitely be protecting freedom of expression and speech. That is exactly where this entire bilateral spat had originated in this particular situation. And this has been going on for quite some time now. If we look at the history of it, it started in almost back in 2020, but this fresh spat, the fresh rocky patch that we see between the two particular countries, this has started taking place only now. And right now we have some more reactions coming in on this story. Let's have a look at those first, and we will continue the discussion on this.
Few days back, Khalistan movement leader in Canada and president of Sikhs for Justice, which organizes the so-called referendum, Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon, attacked Hindu Canadians, asking us to leave Canada and go back to India. I have heard from many Hindu Canadians who are fearful after this targeted attack. I urge Hindu Canadians to stay calm but vigilant. Please report any incident of Hindu phobia to your local law enforcement agencies. I can't understand how glorification of terrorism or a hate crime targeting a religious group is allowed in the name of freedom of speech and expression. There would be an outrage in Canada if a white supremacist attacked any group of racialized Canadians, asking them to get out of our country. But apparently, this Khalistani leader can get away with this hate crime.
So right now we have Anand Narsimhan joining us on the broadcast to continue the conversation over this story. And Anand, a very good morning to you. Well, firstly, to come to this point directly, more and more Canadian Hindus are worried at this point. We heard the Canadian MP speak as well. So why are elements like Panun being given a free run?
That's the first and the biggest question. Morning to our viewers and morning, Shreya. We are hopeful that we should be joined by Jesse Singh, Chairman of Sikhs for America, in this broadcast, and we will put that question across to him too, because Panun is actually a US citizen, and he is threatening Canadians, Indo-Canadians, and asking them to leave Canada. So is Justin Trudeau going to take a similar position that he has said that he has taken against the US, will he take a similar position against the US that he's tried to take with India? With India, he's saying credible allegations. In this case, the proof is right out there. It's an American citizen who is threatening Indo-Canadian Hindus on Canadian soil and asking them to leave. So what is Justin Trudeau going to do about it? We have Jesse Singh joining us. Namaste. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Singh. Your first thoughts on what's happening in Canada and the posture adopted by the Canadian Prime Minister.
Thank you, Anand, for having me on your show. It was a very, very, disappointing day yesterday, listening to Justin Trudeau, the so-called leader of a superpower, Canada. And the way he handled the situation was very, very disappointing. Without any proof, without any evidence, he made such a big allegation, and it's very hard to digest all this. What happened? But we at this point ask Justin Trudeau to stop dividing the Sikh community, which is living outside India, and give us the proof if you have it.
The other part, Mr. Singh, is that isn't Mr. Trudeau broad-brushing all Sikhs as Khalistanis by taking a position with someone like Hardeep Nijjar, who's got a criminal antecedent? He's broken Canadian laws because he's been seen with AK-47s back in 2017, but no action taken against him. He's somebody who's a red corner, who's got a red corner notice against him in the past, designated a terrorist by the government of India. But for batting for someone like this, is he not trying to broad brush all Sikhs, saying that if I stoke this sentiment, the Sikhs will generally come back and vote for me?
This is exactly a political game going on. A minority community, the Sikhs, are being used as political pawn in Canada. Jagmeet Singh is the leader of opposition party who is supporting Trudeau government. And just to get his support, this action has been taken. And this is very, very shameful. And at this point, I think, I also want to like to tell you that the Khalistan movement outside India, in Canada and US, is not that big what it seems. There are 800,000 Sikhs living in Canada right now. And when the protests happened, or even for the referendum, there were not more than 5,000 Sikhs who showed up. So there's a very big silent majority in US and America who do not support this ideology and who want to, be in the mainstream. So I think at this point, it's very imperative. I appeal to the Indian media and to the Indian government to embrace the silent majority of the Sikhs right now, who feel very divided and who feel very equally distressed, like our Hindu brothers right now, of what Trudeau has done.
But Mr. Singh, India or Bharat has never let go of the embrace. We hold the Sikh community very, very tight to our heart because they're integral to Bharat. The fact is that it is Mr. Justin Trudeau who's not hold them to an embrace. And this majority, the majority that you're talking about, the 795,000 or 795,000 who do not support these kind of things, they are also not speaking out. Why are they keeping quiet?
See, nobody's asking them. What should they do? If they get a chance, they would. I'm here talking about it. I represent an organization. Yes, there are issues.
I think we just lost Mr. Singh's audio. We'll try and get him back. And on this very important point and a few follow-up questions also on elements.